Check. I just wanna thank me for doing it when nobody made me, for doing it while nobody pays me. They can call it crazy, but they don't see it daily. And I've been finding ways, don't give a damn if you hating. And secretly waiting to see what I do next. It feels like a huge flex. I reach in my tool chest, never feel too pressed or depressed. Please miss me with any and all negative energy. Ooh.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Opinionated Off-Topic. We got another lovely two special guests. These guys are, a big part of Opinionated Media and PCT. They do a lot of stuff behind the scenes. So we're about to give them their true flowers here soon.
Oh, wow.
But we just want to shout them out. Very proud of them. At least for me, I'm gonna just say it right now. Very proud of them and what they've done this year to help CJ out, chase his dream, and then to see them really buy in and want to do this for themselves as well. It's been cool to see. So without further ado, we're gonna jump into their podcast.
Thank y'all.
What's y'all's names too, by the way? I wasn't
Thanks
gonna introduce
for having us.
Thanks for having me, man.
Of course. Thank you for taking time out your day and getting on the show.
Of course,
means a lot more than even though we know y'all, it still means a lot. But again, if y'all just want to tell us introduce y'all's names, I guess.
My name is Alex Lee. I am official head editor of Park Car Talks.
Talk to him.
Come on.
Yeah.
My name is Isaiah Castro, and I am the, baby channel inside of Park Car Talks.
The Zay
I got the Zay Show, the Beautiful Mind of Zay Show, but I also have the Beautiful Mind of Zay, which is a little photography side of the PCT, and then I help with some editing.
What do you? Is the? I don't know if one is even out yet. But is the gameplay yours as well, or is that like what everybody's doing?
We have it under PCT.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of everything that way.
Gotcha.
Because we bring everybody on. It's just me playing it. So
that's cool.
Okay. Do you strictly want to do like RPGs, or is it gonna be like kind of everything?
A little bit of everything. I'm in the works of getting an Oculus right now.
I can't do that.
And,
I'll throw up.
Is that really?
That's that VR shit.
I'll throw up.
No way.
Yes.
You trying to get that?
Oh, my little brother has one, and I asked him the other day, and I was like, hey,
Let me see that.
let me borrow your Oculus one or two times, and I'm trying to shoot a video with it. And he's like, yeah, just let me know when, and I can charge it up. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And I'm thinking, I've got some games lined up.
What games have you played it before?
We have the Beat Saber for it.
Okay.
It's really.
I heard Star Wars is really good.
I heard. So I've.
Well, that would go
played
crazy
the
on
beginning.
Star Wars.
Okay, Madden did just come out.
Nah, bro. I get hit one time.
That shit is live.
Yeah,
No, that
you're
shit is
out here
live.
jumping to the TV.
Knocking over lamps.
Gotta get to the goal line,
bro.
reach to the pylon.
That shit is next level.
Backyard.
Imagine Zach playing that.
That shit is crazy, bro.
Oh man,
That shit is crazy,
I
bro.
go crazy.
Oh gosh.
No, I mean, not just trying to keep it to RPGs, but RPGs are kind of the one, in my opinion, I think would be the best for us. Just because we can really sit down. It's like watching a movie. That's what I tell CJ. So, yeah.
I think we can do like a OPM by PCT, 1v1s or something.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah,
I want to do. I would like to do a Mortal Kombat tournament.
I was about to get that. I'll win in that. Come on.
Oh,
Hey, you seen it?
I'll go buy the thing on Amazon right now and get a little Joy-Con thing.
Oh, really? Wow.
That'd be lit. We need to do some more like collaborative stuff, which we'll talk about here soon. But like just doing stuff like that, like I'll do that tournament. Yeah, and that looks like super interesting. And I was like, damn, bro, like doing that, and then like when we're all paid, what I'm saying, full-time streamers do community nights.
Hell
like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? All
like how we
together.
with the Halo.
Yeah,
the
like just do some fun stuff
Oh,
like outside of the content. But
anyways, we got off a little tangent real quick. Tell us a little bit about yourselves, where you're from, all that good stuff, where you started, how you got here, how you got to the position you're in now.
Okay, I'll start. I was born in Austin, literally like down the road right here at Walnut Creek Elementary. That's where I was going for a little bit, and then we
You were
decided.
born at Walnut Creek?
Not Walnut Creek, but in Austin. But I'm saying I went to school,
dude.
I went to school. Hold on. I went to school like literally right here down the road, and during first grade, half of first grade, I moved to Pflugerville. That's when I went to Timmerman. So I'm raised in Pflugerville.
Raised in Pflugerville?
Yeah.
Growing up, did you play any sports or anything?
A skateboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I played a little basketball. I tried out for my middle school team. It got cut pretty early in the,
Shit.
so my
How'd
career
that make you
pretty
feel?
short. Yeah,
Yeah.
shit. I guess
Do you
I
think it was your height that played the factor?
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
No, I don't
absolutely.
think so because I was short too, and I made.
You made it?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I don't know, man. I cut the first day of tryouts, bro. Shit.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
So
Thursday.
I've never been either baseball or basketball.
So you mean to tell
was
me-
never
Wait, so
court. That was never cut.
you made the basketball team and you did it?
I made it at.
I got cut the first.
If you talking about all this hooping, though, you know what I'm saying? I do. He said he better be
He
cooking.
does be. Yeah, he does be.
You know it too.
Hold on. So I
do
made
hear
at
you.
Parkcrest. I made 18.
Yeah.
And then
Facts.
hey, hold on, let me finish. I wasn't playing much, so I had to go down to B team.
I don't blame you, bro. You got a nice little shot.
And then at Hopewell, I made B team there.
Yeah.
But every team was
Hopewell.
like,
Yeah, Hopewell had some athletes, bro. That's what's
Yeah.
there's like
Where's
it's all the
Hopewell?
all the
It's in-
Stony
it's
Point
in Round
kids.
Rock.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, I made both the, and then baseball always made obviously because that's, what I
crazy,
played.
bro.
Most.
That is crazy. They don't want to see me
Football,
win,
everybody
bro.
makes
Bro,
it.
I'll be saucing everyone in this room, bro. That's crazy.
Who?
Bro, didn't I splash a game winner on him?
Bro, I wasn't trying because I dropped 7 in 30 seconds.
I dropped like a game winner on it. I gave him a little facial.
I dropped a game winner too.
I have a video.
Yeah,
Hey,
We can run it back.
we can.
Run it back.
Bought on live, bro. It's in my
Absolutely.
bio. Ask
I
about
agree.
me, you know what I'm saying?
Anyways, skateboard.
Skated for 9 years. I quit during like freshman year because of my mom didn't want me to buy skateboards anymore, buy me new shoes.
Are they expensive?
Yes.
Over $100
Bro,
easy.
for good skateboards
Yeah.
and like with
150.
good trucks and trunks.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
called
trucks, yeah.
Yeah, like
How long do they last though?
Depends on how often you
How
use
often
it.
you skate,
Yeah,
pretty
how long they
much.
last you?
Yeah, I'm not that guy that just
I mean,
you know,
motherfuckers
sets
be
these
breaking
skates and just
boards.
be riding that bitch. Nah, I was doing some. I had to do some
I
tricks.
know, but how long did the boards last you?
Probably because I like to have a lot too. You know, I felt boards can last. Like I said, it's just how much you use it.
so is that kind
And
of
at
what? Go ahead.
I'd say at the time there was no skate park in Pflugerville yet either, so we're
Yeah.
just skating the streets.
So
And-
Northeast Metro, that park
That
wasn't
wasn't
built
there
yet.
yet. That wasn't there yet. I think it was at the time where.
When did they build that? Because the baseball
I'm
part
not
of
sure.
it and the soccer part of it and the
I think it
basketball part of
opened
it
when we were
was
in high
built.
school. We were definitely in high school. It was,
Was it in
brand
high
new.
school?
Yeah.
Skate park definitely
And House
came in
Park
high
was
school.
brand new too.
What about
Clay Madison.
Yeah.
I went to there a couple times.
Okay.
It was already there. Yeah. But
Was that the one in Round Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that one's actually nice.
But yeah, I skated, quit in freshman year. Mom didn't want to buy me nothing no more.
Get hurt.
Well, the reason I was asking
actually,
like, how much they
no.
were is because like,
Yeah.
were you?
No, I wasn't.
No?
I think I was running through shoes a lot though. But like I said, I was skating a lot, but I wasn't like doing crazy shit to where I like hurt myself.
What was
Yeah.
your craziest trick?
Probably like I don't remember the name no more.
Oh
probably
my
like a
God.
kickflip varial. If that's how you say
Whoa.
it. That's
Whoa.
where
Shit.
The varial kickflip, whatever how you say it. Yeah.
Is that kind of why like I noticed you got a Supreme hoodie on? Is that kind of why you like got into that kind of fashion?
I guess, but I didn't really get into it till like after high school. But I mean, I guess.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah.
That makes sense. 'Cause I didn't even know that.
I was definitely into that skinny jeans and all that skating shit. Absolutely, yeah.
So you stopped.
Yeah.
You tried out for basketball, didn't make it. Is that both years or just
No,
seventh,
I just
eighth?
did it my 7th grade year. I tried out and then just never went for it again. And then from there, I just played basketball.
Demoralized?
Yeah, I mean no, but I think I was in athletics. I was off season like all year. I didn't play no sports. I was just off season just to like stay in shape or whatever.
Where'd you go to middle school?
Pflugerville.
I didn't go to Pflugerville.
Yeah, Pflugerville. Yeah.
You went to Pflugerville, right? Oh no, you didn't go.
I
Either.
didn't go to any middle
You
school.
went to
Went to Parkcrest.
Parkcrest. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I don't, but yeah, because I went to Parkcrest.
But-
Anyways, so I guess come high school,
Yeah.
you stop skating, you're not playing basketball, are you playing any sports at all?
No, I mean I played esports. That counts, right? Hey, come on, I played
At the time,
Yeah.
a little bit different.
Yeah, I got
I
my.
don't think they called it that. They just
I
called
got
it
my
video
first
games.
console. I got my first console like in 8th grade, PS3. First game was Skate 3. Bro, I was going crazy.
Skate 3 goes crazy.
Yeah.
Skate 3 was
Yeah, I
like,
can't wait for Skate
was that
4.
the one was like gray and pink? The cover was gray and pink?
Yeah,
I remember
yeah,
that one.
yeah.
That was-
And then my first COD, right after Skate 3, my next game was COD Black Ops 2. Black Ops 1. That was my first COD ever.
That was your first
and after
COD
that,
ever?
After that, yeah, it was a done deal, bro. I was just gaming. That that type where you just gaming late at night and your mom walked through, you know what I mean? I was on that type of shit.
No. Are you like
Hell
get
yeah,
up hella
same.
early, like 4 in the morning type shit?
New
Just to
map,
play
new,
before
new map pack dropping out. Hey,
Yes.
DLC
Come on,
points?
yeah.
Exactly.
Come on
bro.
now.
DLCs.
Did you when the new Call of Duties came out?
Yeah.
Did you like skip school that day or not?
I did not.
No, my parents would never
did
let me
not.
do that. Even,
Yo, if you got to do that,
Yeah,
that was
I
some-
never got to do that shit.
What the
bro.
fuck?
I
That,
never my parents said I was making good grades. I could do
No.
it. Oh no, bro.
Hell no, bro.
Hey, go.
No, that shit.
Fuck
That's
that.
lucky. Like that's like I personally,
That's
when I
what
had
we do,
kids,
bro.
that's you can't do that.
That's so stupid.
You can't like give your kid a. You can't
Yeah.
do that, bro.
Yeah.
That's too like I don't know.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I got into gaming a lot. And
Was
then
it just Call of Duty?
Call of Duty? Yeah, honestly, I was on a shit all the way up till I say a part about like Black Ops 3. I kind of stopped playing COD and I was got into PC gaming. But before that, I was on this YouTube shit. I was on that trick shot shit. I was doing YouTube. I got no God. I literally had the whole kit, everything just to do it for my PlayStation 3. I was going crazy on that. Like, try to join teams, recruitments and stuff, just a trick shot.
What was it called back then? The recorder.
Elgato.
It wasn't. No, there was
it
something
was,
before
Oh,
Elgato.
something link.
No, it was a link, and then there was
There's
a.
another one.
Fuck. I know what it's called too, because they always talked about it.
they still sell it.
I know what you're talking about.
I
It's like
can't
the
remember.
cheapest thing ever, right?
Was that?
It's
is
like
that what-
something like
yeah, it was like $10 or something.
no,
like
no,
that.
no. My first thing was an Elgato.
Elgato.
Yeah, it was the
Okay.
Elgato HD, just the HD
The
one.
HD one?
Yeah, and had my little laptop. Just always had that shit recording. Hey, you know how we in trick shotting, you play S&D and you wait to the last person. You do whatever you can, just stun the shit out of him and just keep going, trying 360, hit them. Sorry, not 360s. I'll be doing 720s. My fault.
Wow.
Yeah, Phase. That's what you never recruited me. Thanks for that. Anyways, but I got into PC gaming. Started slowing down a little bit. I did a little bit of video, skits and shit like that. I did a little YouTube that, and I think I did that in like middle school too. My friend, I don't know, y'all know Victor Toe. We did a YouTube. Zach was actually in there too. We did a little bit of that where we just did funny videos. It was his thing, but we're like kind of like just extras and like part of the team.
That's
just
live.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we did like acting stuff sometimes here and there. It was fun. Like I growing up, I was just always around shit, just cameras and shit and editing, and I've always been interested in that. But yeah, I mean, I think I skipped a good amount.
Nah,
but,
I mean,
yeah.
just need like a general.
But yeah,
What I've never really asked him, but what was it that got you in? I guess all trick shotters. What is it that gets y'all into trick shotting?
trick shotting.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Well, I
Just
wasn't
phase, bro.
adrenaline.
Phase, bro.
Yeah, I was
Just their montages were fucking lit, bro.
So I feel like it just depends on when you entered Call of Duty, because like his first COD is Black Ops 1. My first COD is COD 4.
Yeah.
Like OG for real.
So that was my first COD too, but I wasn't. I
didn't-
we said off camera.
Yeah.
Also wasn't into the competitive gaming until way later. So I didn't know about trick shot. Like I didn't know like Zergriz. I didn't know Hex. I didn't know any of them. D-treats until like way later.
I think it just kind of starts with like, because for me, I've always been a big like YouTube watcher.
Yeah,
So I feel
same.
like since I was on YouTube at an early age, I just would type in like Call of Duty 4.
Yeah.
And then that got me into like seeing all these people like, whoa, they are really good at video
Yeah.
games. Like I'm not like that. And then I used to see people
And that was-
snipe, and then I just wanted to snipe because it was challenging.
That was back when YouTube was just like first like coming up too.
Yeah,
it was just
YouTube
not,
was
it's not like
crazy.
a lot of
YouTube
everybody-
at that
YouTube
time?
started
like 05.
05.
Yeah.
And like Modern Warfare was
07.
07.
Yeah. COD 4 was 07, yes.
08 because
07.
I thought Modern Warfare 2 came
COD 4
in
came out
09.
the same year as Halo. Halo 3. They both came out the same year.
Did Modern Warfare 2 not come out on
Yeah,
that?
Modern
Oh,
Warfare-
because it was more at war than
Yeah.
Modern Warfare
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
You're right.
I
Yeah.
picked Halo over COD that
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, but I didn't go straight into trick shot. I didn't get to trick shot until Black Ops 2.
To Black Ops 2.
Yeah, that's part of my favorite card
Yeah,
ever.
trick shot.
Yeah.
But I feel like it didn't really get big till like Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that was when you could jump off with
a
Commando.
shit.
Bro.
Yeah,
Like
so-
you couldn't do that in the old games. You would
Yeah.
die. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the sniper in Black Ops 2? It was green. I know
DSR.
that.
DSR.
Yeah.
Ballista.
And
No,
that
not
Ballista.
Black Ops 2. Black Ops 1.
L96.
L9.
L9.
Yeah,
L96.
That was the green one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
And then
mine
it's
was
like-
gold.
My favorite sniper. Yours wasn't platinum though,
That shit wasn't a
or
thing.
diamond.
Bro,
Diamond was on Black Ops 1. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
It was like,
I think it was
Black Ops 2, but it was gold.
It was gold because I remember seeing the first, like a gold AK, and I was like, "Oh wow, you fucking virgin!"
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm a kid, dude. What do you expect? But no, that's cool. I mean, all of y'all know that I'm a big
gamer.
guy.
I think we all are.
So I've always wondered like what got people into like trick shotting, because my first sniper I watched was Pamaj.
It's kind of crazy, bro. Because have you ever just spun and just shot like across the map and just and on Black, at the point on Black Ops 2 or in Black Ops 1 when you hit, like when you kill someone on search and destroy, you like freeze. So if you jumped and shot them and killed them in the air, you'd like freeze in the air and then you slowly fall down because you know and then it goes straight to the cam.
Yeah.
Because now I think it just you kill it and then it just ends.
Yeah, it doesn't even show like
At the point, I don't know, bro. It's just, bro. Have you ever just jumped? Have you ever just jumped from spawn and tried to no scope, just to no scope across the map and hit marker off,
or just like fuck around and throw a knife.
That,
Like,
that too. It's just like the feeling is just like
or like
bro,
YouTubing
it's
across
like
the map.
you ever catch a fish, bro? It's just like when you get a fish. This is the same feeling, bro. When you fish and you got a fish on the other line, it's the same feeling. It's just I don't know. I just feel like you just won the lottery. You know how crazy it is?
You get that feeling right.
It's just like
just deep of you, and you just
and just watching FaZe do it with the music, making a montage. I don't know. It was just, and then I had friends that started doing it too, and we were already all into like quick school.
That's why you fuck with old school Logic.
Yeah, exactly.
I was literally about to ask,
That's
off
why I
topic.
fuck
Are you a
Logic.
Logic fan?
Oh yeah, bro.
That's
Rap Pack, baby. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's live.
That's where I found them from FaZe.
Yeah, that shit's really crazy. That like you found Logic through FaZe, like, and I was listening to him like actually like through the music.
I'm telling you,
it's
bro,
crazy to see like how you can do that.
When I was listening to that in high school, y'all know Brandon. Shout out my boy Brandon
Miller,
Clark.
Oh yeah,
They used to get on my ass like, dude, why you listen to Logic? I'm like, bro, this shit is nice, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, bro. Like it's just Logic is shit. You see, look at him now, bro. Shit.
Yeah.
Stop
he's
playing
going
my boy,
good,
bro.
dude.
Yeah, boy,
Rat
going
Pack.
crazy. Rat Pack, boy.
Yeah.
The voicemails always big up too.
Yeah.
Rat Pack,
Yeah.
boy. Yeah. No, because I didn't start listening to Logic till our senior year.
Damn.
junior year.
Junior year, senior year,
Yeah,
one of the two.
junior
I
year.
forgot what it was. When was the concert we went to?
That was like junior year, like into junior year.
Yeah.
Which concert?
We went to the Welcome to Forever.
Welcome. No,
Damn, y'all went to
tour.
Welcome. I went. My
No,
first
no,
was
no,
on.
no,
We went to
no.
both.
Wow.
I didn't go to Welcome to Forever. I went to While You Wait.
I went to both,
My first was Under Pressure.
and that I went to that too.
Yeah. Emos.
Yeah, I haven't
You
seen
really-
him since though.
Yeah.
But
I seen him at
I have a picture.
Incredible True Story. I have a picture of them too.
Yeah,
Me
I saw
too.
him at because he was supposed to perform at X Games.
Yeah.
But he didn't perform at X Games because the weather, I believe. But I saw him walking around. I took a picture with him.
Yeah. I got a picture when I went to the Incredible True Story.
Yeah.
That one was a good album too.
But what about you, Mr. Zay?
Okay,
What's your upbringing?
Hey Zay.
Oh,
We didn't forget about your promise.
Oh, I know you didn't. I to be honest with you.
Bro, because of the way he said that.
Oh, I know you did it.
Yeah.
I'm not a Logic fan. I won't lie to y'all. So y'all,
It's okay.
y'all like
He listens to
Logic.
Travis.
Take us back to the roots.
Take it back to the roots. Okay. I was born in Austin, Brackenridge. I don't think it's there anymore.
Not in elementary school.
Oh no, not in elementary school.
Okay, not like this
Unfortunately.
guy.
Yeah. Grew up in Pflugerville most of my life. From the Ville, so cold.
The 6-0, you know.
6-0, gotta represent.
Oh shit.
Let's see. What'd you say? You went to? Where'd you start? How far did
you
you
want my
start?
So growing up,
Yeah, no.
growing up, did you play any sports or anything?
I did I played football growing up. I played for like some Pee Wee. I did the NZA Cougars for 1 year. That was my first tackle football. And then I also did a year for like the Pflugerville Panthers for their like Pee Wee or whatever. But like I quit halfway because they were like, you need to lose some weight. And I was like, I ain't about that life.
Oh yeah,
dog.
that's hey, that PB life, like
Yes.
Pop Warner, bro. They used to have those kids run around. That shit was
me.
crazy.
That was me. They were like,
You had to like stay under
Yeah,
the weight.
they were like, you had to make weight.
classes,
Yeah,
right?
you had to
Yeah.
make weight.
weight limit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you had
and Pop Warner is a weight limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to pay to play that league or no?
Yeah, you had
Yeah,
to
every
My
league.
mom was pissed.
Oh, sorry,
My mom was
sorry.
so pissed because I was at we were at Cheddar's in Pflugerville and we were eating. I was like, Mom, I don't want to play football no more.
got to get that no weight limit.
Yeah, exactly. And but
So,
they
NZA was no weight limit, right?
no, yeah, NZA had no weight limit.
So why didn't you stay with them?
I think that was their last year. They like dissolved into something
I'm not gonna
else.
lie, I was just afraid of no weight limit growing up. I didn't play in it. I played at Pop Warner all the way through.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that when like Pflugerville Hawks became a thing?
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's when
Them and NZA are no weight limit.
Yeah, and that is it's a very scary league.
Which is like
for
real, which is like
small
real
kids.
football. Yeah, it's like real football. But when you're like 5 and 6 or 7, you're like, damn, bro, this dude is like big.
Yeah,
like, you know what? I'm playing that.
you might be that small little 5, 6, 7-year-old, and then there's that big 5, 6, 7-year-old. You're like, damn, that's a big ass kid right there.
Yeah.
But did that, and then I didn't do much anything between that time. I played a lot of video games. I got my first console was a 360. Shout out you to Xbox.
Yeah, top.
But before
That's
that,
what real gamers were.
yeah. Before that, I would go to my dad's house, and we would.
Sorry to interrupt you. When y'all say y'all's first console, was it the first console you got gifted? Or was that the first console y'all played on?
First console I was gifted. You want me to?
Okay.
You want me to? You want
first
the
console
console?
I guess
was
there's a
wondering.
difference. PS1.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, cause that's what I was wondering. Because like my first console was technically the PlayStation 1.
Oh yeah, which I get now. That
Yeah.
PS1 was my first
And
console
then
to
I
ever
guess
play on.
my first personal console I got gifted was the GameCube.
Yeah.
And then my brother got the original Xbox.
Yeah, we would play Crash Bandicoot on the PS1 when I would go visit my dad, and we would just play that all the time. I don't really remember playing any other thing other than that. Besides that and the racing one and the it's like go-kart version of the Crash Bandicoot.
CTR.
CTR racing.
Yeah,
I got
CTR,
that too,
yes. That was a classic, and then I then got the 360. I think one of the first games I got was COD 2 or whatever.
That was That's the first Call of Duty multiplayer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't play the
Wow.
multiplayer on it.
Wow.
But I only played like strictly campaign, just because at the time I really didn't know about multiplayer until I got Halo 3, and that was my first Halo 3.
Best game ever.
Yeah.
That was your first
That
Halo?
was my first Halo.
Multiplayer wasn't big because multiplayer, I don't know, might have been because multiplayer was for sure on PlayStation 2, some Xbox games.
Yeah.
But you were able to play multiplayer because.
What do you mean? Xbox basically started multiplayer. Like they made
you said
Xbox
360.
Live.
No,
Yeah,
Xbox
Xbox
original though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did
Like Halo 2 is the reason why multiplayer is like big because
Yeah.
Halo 2 is like what made Xbox Live, and Xbox Live was like so much more advanced than
Yeah.
PlayStation. Because PlayStation you had to do like AOL dial-up.
Our live was
and, like,
free. Our
run it.
PlayStation Live was
On
free.
PlayStation 2.
Well, no, PlayStation 2.
But yeah, that was the only thing was it was
Yeah.
free.
Yeah, that's why they got hacked.
Yeah, they did.
For real.
We weren't down for like a week.
Yeah.
But
That's
we've been
fine.
through this show.
That's
You
fine.
feel me?
That's
I
fine.
remember.
I know y'all like this. Y'all like Xbox and they're that
Yeah.
That's fine, bro. It's the PlayStation Nation, you know.
Well, yeah, Sexbox over here. Is it though? I had to let him do his thing.
This is good.
But I remember going up to my mom and being like, "Hey, like I'm trying to play multiplayer. I need to go to Best Buy and buy that little adapter piece to put on
Oh
the back of the
my
Xbox." Because at the time, I didn't think I could just plug the Ethernet into the back at the time. I don't know why. I thought the only way I could do it is if I had the little wireless one. So that's what I did.
We're kids.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
I mean, I thought the same thing
Yeah.
because I mean, I was actually low key mad at my dad. Like, quick story, like I wanted to get Xbox Live, and he comes back with this freaking 90-foot
Yeah.
rope, and I'm like, what is that? I'm like, what is that? I'm like, I'll get all mad because like all my friends had that wireless. Like,
Got that
and then
cat.
then he like replugged it and ran it through the house, and he was like, nah, it's gonna work, trust me. And I was like, no, it's not. And it worked. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, didn't even know it.
So that's the thing was killing everybody.
And this is the one guy that wasn't dropping. That was like perfect.
No lag, no
No
nothing.
lag,
Boy,
no
got dropping shit.
nothing. He was all upset because his shit
Yeah.
wasn't wireless.
For real.
Pick it up
Where'd
from
you
the
left
top.
Yeah, pick it up from the top.
Sorry.
All right.
We're on a rant, but
Hey,
Hey, we were laughing.
This
That's all
fine.
that
Yeah, that's
mattered.
fine, brother. I like this. This is what these are for.
But yeah, I think we were talking about Halo.
Yes.
We just, like I said, that was like one of my first multiplayer games was Halo 3. I remember playing a bunch of Slayer. I didn't really do SWAT like that. I just played Slayer and like I think maybe
Custom games?
Custom games, yeah.
Halo 3 was your first Halo?
Yes.
Mine too.
Why did you choose Halo over Call of Duty?
Imagine.
Because Halo was
No, I'm
bigger.
just asking if you never you played Call of Duty, but you never played Halo. So why'd you play?
My stepbrother is a big influence on my, I guess, video game taste as well. He had an Xbox, and he would bring it over. And when I say Xbox, like the big ass one, like
The black
the black one with the big X in the middle. We would play Star Wars on it, but he had Halo 2, and he kind of like would watch and things like that.
Mind blowing. Right?
Oh yeah, I was like, bro, what is going on? This is a video game.
Everyone has their first Halo moment. They're like, damn, this is like crazy.
I remember getting an energy sword and like, what's up, bitch?
My brother had the original Xbox.
Yeah.
He didn't play Halo.
Yeah.
He wasn't really a gamer, so like he didn't play Halo. The game he had on there. I don't know what other games he had on there. But the game he had on there was Doom. He had Doom on there.
Great game.
So I never got to play Halo because he never got Halo. And fun fact, my first Halo wasn't until Halo 5. On the Xbox One with him. But anyways, continue.
Xbox and PlayStation. Fucking rich.
Yeah, he was a big influence on my games. I remember like watching him like growing up. We had a home computer. We would play Resident Evil 2 off of it, and I'd like watch him from the back. And that sounds wrong. Pause. Chill. I would watch over his shoulder. I would watch over his shoulder. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're spectating.
I was spectating and
Third person.
well, yeah. I was spectating, and I would just watch him play Resident Evil 2. So when I got the 360, I was like, I want Halo 3. It's my birthday and shit like that. And it's just something I wanted. And it just caught my interest more than COD.
Gotcha.
But I guess my first COD that I really got into was Modern Warfare 2. That was dude. That I remember that running around with the intervention, trying to do quick scopes because, like like he said, YouTube was a big thing growing up, and I remember looking them up. Wasn't like paying attention to names at the time.
Had a quick scope.
But I do. I think we were talking about it before. Low key, like
best
shit like
sniper
that.
attachment.
Just reps, bro. This is muscle memory.
But what was it? Machinima? Yes. Like I remember growing up and watching all that.
Yeah.
So quick question. So since you like played Halo, Machinima, I feel like Red versus Blue was like a big thing. That's like one of the biggest like gaming shows ever made. And like seeing them make a show literally from game footage was crazy. It's on Netflix.
Yes. Oh yes.
Yeah.
No, it's on
It is on
Netflix.
Netflix.
Dude, Rooster Teeth is blown up.
Yeah.
I remember being little and like getting up, and I think it was like Rooster Teeth would release stuff super early, and I would watch their stuff before school. But then I want to say Machinima would do their stuff super early as well. And they did, I think, a Mortal Kombat little series, and they it was like their own twist on it. And at the time, I was like, damn, if they made it into some movie, it'd be really live. But it was like a live action Mortal Kombat, and it was really dope. Not that they haven't done that, but it was their work, I guess.
Yeah.
But between that time, I stopped playing video games. Not like stopped for like a long time or whatever. I like took a little hiatus because I picked up football back again when I got back in high school.
So you didn't play middle school?
Oh no, actually I take that back. I did 8th grade.
Okay.
I didn't do 7th grade because I was still in PE. Everyone was like, "Damn, you didn't do athletics," and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck? Shut up." Bitch.
Why didn't you do athletics?
I mean, I didn't. It just wasn't like I want to go do that. Because at the time I was like, no, if you gotta go play a sport, if you do it, I didn't know you didn't have to play a sport. You could just be there.
Off season.
Yeah.
Damn, so you didn't want to play football?
No, it didn't catch my interest. I was still in that.
Gotcha.
Like, I don't want to play football. I'm enjoying this.
Damn bear crawls, huh?
Yeah. But I played 8th grade for Parkhurst.
Okay.
And shout out to B team. You dig? You here?
Undefeated or what?
Oh yeah, always. I mean, I wasn't like a star athlete. I could hold my own.
But I remember meeting you though.
Yeah.
What made you play in high school?
I mean, it's just all my friends were playing, so I was like, you know what? I want to play too. I enjoyed that 8th grade year.
It is nice. Like when you go into high school, like playing a sport is like the best way to have friends. Like
for sure. I remember going freshman year we had that freshman practice or whatever, like the first one, I was like, hey, I went to elementary school with you, I went to like middle school with you, like we played last year together. I was like, I kind of know you and shit like that.
Some of my lifelong friends came from sports, so
yeah. I mean, I'm telling you now, if you would have told me back then that like you and your Grace are gonna be hanging out doing a podcast, I would have been like, dude, that doesn't even know who I am.
Yeah. They're too cool.
I'm too cool. Yeah, that's what it was.
So high school I picked up sports and then played all 4 years.
Yeah, I did football for all 4 years. I played left and right guard. Good position. I enjoyed playing. I enjoyed playing on the line. I had no problem with it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, I'm trying to be a receiver. Or I'm trying to be a tight end. I was like, no, hell no. I'm trying to do this shit.
Trying to get there.
I love the trenches. That's what we talking about.
Yeah.
But it's just how. Yeah, I mean, do you remember that one time at Topgolf parking lot?
I have that video still.
Whoa, what?
He was there?
Yeah, no, he wasn't there.
No, he was there.
Wait, Top
JG was there.
Yo, he was there.
Yeah, it was me, CJ, Chris, Zach. No, Zach wasn't there. JG, it was just us. It was me.
Someone
Chris,
has the video.
CJ, I have it.
Wait,
What is this video?
I had just graduated, I think, or I was a senior. It was something like that.
Something like that.
But it was like my senior year. I had just graduated, and he was talking shit. He was like, "I bet I can get past you." Him.
That's Carlos.
This was asshole.
Young Carlos.
This was asshole Carlos who just met me.
This is young Carlos.
Yes, I had just met Carlos. He was an asshole, and it was just one of those like, I'm gonna be an asshole to you and things like that. But he's just talking shit. He's like, I can get past you. You can't block.
I need to see this. I need to see this.
I mean, I think we got it in slow mo or whatever, but. It's just us doing like one-on-ones, and someone's playing quarterback or whatever.
I blocked him
in the parking lot. Yeah, in the parking lot.
I see this. This is Carlos used to rock the shades all the time.
Yes. But we just did like one-on-ones. I think for like a good like 6 rounds or something like that.
Bro, you got that really fast.
Let me see that shit.
Yeah, it's so goofy.
I would put it up, but it takes too long, bro.
It's a super slow.
Yeah, cut that up. Yeah.
But cool. Yeah, so that was like my little football career. I did 1 year of wrestling, and I just lost. I lost everything. I was in that awkward weight. I know, for real. I was in an awkward weight class.
I just lost
for real. I was 175. And that's that either you're kind of just a big guy and you don't got like too much muscle, or you're muscle and you're just muscle. And it's like dudes are just trying to like I'm trying to whoop you, like manhandle you. I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to get some points. Like like let me 1 point, bro. Like
take it easy, right?
But I did 1 year of that, and then that I didn't really do much other than. The one thing that I guess caught interest in high school and I guess pursued into this is I did their audio video class, and I got introduced to like Final Cut and music.
Who was the teacher?
Mr.
Was it
Rob?
Mr. Rob. Yeah, Mr. Rob. Mr. Rob with 2 B's.
Yeah.
With 2 B's.
Tall white dude.
Yeah.
Was he? Did he have red hair, facial hair?
He had facial hair. He had facial hair, but it was like a dark, like brown.
I think you don't remember any teachers from high school now.
Yeah.
Besides the select few.
Yeah. When I worked at the HEB in Pflugerville, I would see him all the time there.
For real?
Yeah,
I never seen him.
I wouldn't say what's up. I'd be like, I'd walk from distance. I'd be like, peace.
You're not trying to see your teacher outside.
I'm not like, exactly. Like, I'm not trying to see what's up to you. But yeah, I did that class, got interested into, I guess, the camera work, and asked for a camera for Christmas that year. And got a camera because my sister was doing photography as well, and she picked it up from high school in the photography class, and she fell in love with it there, but she did it more as well other than just like in high school. Took it on. She does it on the side here and there.
Still?
Yeah, still. She does maternity pictures a lot. She's done some weddings. She's done my sister's wedding invitations, and it's just one of the things that I've got like very like, damn, I want to try to do that too because I love your work and I feel like I got that eye for it. And y'all seen my work.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. So I guess going from that, you guys, your upbringing, growing up, what was y'all's transition period after you guys graduated from high school?
You want to start it off since
I got you. I got you. I mean, right out of high school, I still had that camera that I asked for in high school. But like,
is that the same one you use now?
Yeah, no. R.I.P. to that one.
Yeah.
It's no longer with us.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
That shit
I got robbed.
The boy got GTA like me.
When for my birthday, that birthday weekend when we went to Houston.
They were at the zoo.
We went to the zoo and I guess I forgot to lock my car or whatever. And I came back and my camera bag was missing. My Jordans were missing. $200.
Which Jordans
At
did
the
you
zoo
lose?
park.
My Haze 4.
Who would have thought?
Brown ones.
Yeah.
Who would have thought in the zoo park?
I know. Tell me, bro. Like trying to look at some
Bro, people be
animals.
just on some,
Can you not take
some nut shit? Really?
camera into the zoo?
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't take it in there.
Why don't we?
I mean, no, I could have. I normally do, but I already have a bunch of those pictures.
I feel that.
Yeah.
You can only take a picture of the animal so many times.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
Nah, that's all. You never know what's gonna happen in there. What the lions are wrestling? You know what I'm saying?
I got my phone.
Or like that dude.
Good thing I have my phone.
Bro, like what the hell?
But yeah, no, I got robbed and
Damn,
it's no longer
I didn't know
with
that.
us.
Damn,
Yeah.
that sucks.
I've been using my sister's camera though. It's really nice.
What does she
Canon,
have?
Canon T5i.
Okay.
So
Is she gonna upgrade to the T7 at all?
she wants to, I believe. It's funny because she wants to get the upgrade so I could get that one. Yeah.
Canons are nice. Like for photos, they're amazing. I love them for photos.
That's why I was talking to Bert about it.
Yeah.
Thinking about that 50D. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
That shit's expensive.
Like Sony
Yeah.
video, Canon photos, in my opinion.
Yes, that's what.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. But I guess right out of high school, I guess the upbringing for this, I just took pictures on the side. I didn't do anything at ACC for it. I wish I would have. And I still think about doing that now just to get like a little certificate just to say that like I got the certification to take these nice ass photos for you. And that way I can charge whatever I want. But just took photos on the side, and then when he asked for some help, I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. I think I remember how to do this from high school.
So what made you stop? Because I know you stopped for a long ass time. Then what made you want to pick it back up? Or was it like doing PCT? Because even then, it wasn't until almost a year gone by till you actually started.
Yeah.
Because you started to pick it up, and then you stopped, and then now you're starting to pick it up again. Yeah, I feel like that first time was maybe the Texas-Alabama game.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so the first time I did pick it up
Crazy.
again was thank you, Alex.
What made you? What was it that the reason you stopped?
The reason I stopped, I
Yeah.
I didn't make time for it.
Gotcha.
I never would make time for it. And when I did want to make time for it, there was always something like, fuck, I forgot my camera. I wish I had my camera.
Gotcha.
Or I didn't want to bring it. And it's just one of those things. Whoa, dude. It still hurts.
For real.
But it's just me not putting that effort, honestly.
Gotcha.
And not having that push. I'm a type of person, and I hate that I know that I do it, and I try to tell myself to be better than that. I kind of need a little push for some things, and y'all are that little push.
That's me for the gym.
Yeah, same with that, because I don't go unless he goes.
But it's just the gym.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
glad
just
I
the
know
gym.
now I'm on that ass. So.
Oh, wow. We're about to be at the collective together.
Absolutely not.
They don't check, bro. I got you.
Yeah. But it's just me not putting that effort.
Gotcha.
But now that I have that support system that I've always wanted, it's
So getting back into it, was it because everything that y'all are doing, or is it something you want to do on your own?
Something I want to do on my own to better myself, because I know I can do it. I know I think I can say I can hang up with the big dogs like Bert in the photography world. I feel like I could hold my own with some photos and some of my editing styles. It's just me not having access to that equipment, but I work with what I got.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's good.
I try to prove myself with just what I mean, I may not have the fanciest camera or the nicest lens, but I'm gonna still work with what I got.
Gotcha.
And exactly. I mean, I have my iPhone. I've shot stuff off of iPhone. But even then, like, at the end of the day, there's a lot of the times where I'm like, I really wish I had my camera instead.
You could do so much more. It's so much more open on the camera than it is on
you
the
have
phone.
so much more control of your settings, you know.
Everything. Because I didn't really. I mean, when we got our cameras, like, it was cool to like mess around with
Same
it.
thing.
Like take photos here and there and videos here and there and whatnot. But it wasn't until because I knew like camera basic stuff, but to an extent. It wasn't until I went to the Gucci concert and shot pictures there.
Yeah, shout out Big
Yeah,
Ghoul.
shout out Big Ghoul. Just simple. Just casual.
Just casual. I was
Anyways,
just
but it
watching
wasn't
Ghoul.
until there where I learned more about like the camera basics and how stuff works and why like lighting is like we all know that lighting is so important, but like
Lighting is
why it's so important, and then why you need certain cameras to do certain things. Because I mean, the pictures I took were good pictures, but they're all noisy because the sensor wasn't able to keep up. But like with the higher cameras you have, the sensor can keep up, keep that clarity, all that good going.
Better lenses,
lenses, all that good stuff. But it wasn't also until there where I like actually like, damn, this is fun.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like because at the end of the day, it's like you get to pick your own shots, you get to pick your own angles, you get to pick whatever you want to shoot. And you just click, and hopefully one turns out good.
Hell yeah, honestly.
So, but yeah, it wasn't until there it was like that, because I can't wait to like shoot another concert, even if I'm just taking pictures. Because I think that's what we're gonna do is like I was gonna do the video and I'll do the pictures.
Ooh,
But,
doing that is always a 2-man job because I've taken my camera to Formula One before, and
Another just name out, just throwing shit out.
Circuit of America, like, come on.
I think it was like one of its first years it was here.
2012 was the first year.
No, never mind. It was like me and the other one were still together.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So maybe like 2014, 2015.
Maybe 20.
I went in 2015.
No, maybe 2017,
That was the year of the X
2018.
Games?
I was out of high school.
Yeah.
I was out of high school, and it was like 2017, 2018, maybe. I don't know. But I've gone to the X Games too. That was fun
So
as well.
I went to the X Games, and then my first race was 20.
Last year.
20. Where were we in? 20,
It's literally last year.
2021.
Really?
Yeah,
I can't
2021.
think of like what year we were in, but yeah, 2021 was my first race.
Yeah.
You went to the actual race. You was at X Games.
We were to the X Games?
No,
Or
you went to the actual Formula One race.
Yeah, we were there, like walking around and at Coda.
Are you a Formula One fan?
No.
Oh, I was like, oh, it's
No.
just a first time hearing.
I said no.
Nope.
That would have been news, though.
Yeah.
Just had a free
ride,
I mean, it was that I brought it up, but no,
Yeah.
honestly, I just went because it was just a good photo opportunity. I have a bunch of good photos. There's one where there's like a mom and her child, and they're like on the big lawn, like sitting down, looking at whatever that curve is. I don't know exactly.
That's
You
turn
probably,
one.
yeah,
Turn
probably. I knew exactly.
The first turn.
Yeah, maybe, but they're like playing, and then there's like all the cars going around in the background.
That's live.
It's real nice aesthetic, in my opinion.
Okay.
So,
Like that.
Yeah, honestly, kind of. And I have some of those too. I have some of those. Not exactly like that, but even like I got the Porsche ones or whatever. But it's just like taking photos like that. Just interested me in doing that.
Yeah, that's dope.
Like just like how you said, you could just take whatever pictures of whatever you want. Like
Yeah.
Because I mean, sure, the artist is on stage, but at that point, you are the artist.
I would love to shoot a concert. I've never done that though.
It's fun. It's I guess it's challenging. It was challenging for me because it was my first one, but I guess it also depends on the venue.
feel
I
like-
can't really talk much because I never really shot concerts, but what Albert was telling me is it all just depends on the venue because every venue is different. Some allow you on the stage, some don't allow you on the stage. Some allow you just to stay in one spot. Some allow you on the bottom. Like, it just all kind of depends. So the one venue we're at, we're on the stage. Some of the other venues don't allow you to be on the stage, but you get to be on the floor. But they have like area where the photographers are at.
Did you meet Gucci?
No, I did not meet Gucci.
I was like, shit, might as well.
1017, man.
I got some good pictures of Gucci.
Yeah,
but I did not meet Gucci. No.
Fuck. Did he play Lemonade?
He did play Lemonade.
For real?
Yes, he did play Lemonade.
Bro. If y'all know about that Gucci, y'all some real Gucci fans.
Next time we go, I can see, because the guy.
Yeah, more cameras, more opportunities.
Well, we're supposed to.
We have another thing coming up too.
We're supposed to shoot something December 6th. I gotta follow up with Albert, but we're supposed to shoot another concert December 6th. Excuse me, but Albert only told the guy about me and Albert. So,
yeah, no.
I have to see, but no, for sure, because Albert definitely wants more like photographers out there.
Yeah.
I would like for you to go, but you're more video, and I don't know. Between you and Albert, I just don't know like how that video would mesh.
That's understandable. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. What?
Yeah, he does the video.
I'm trying to find this damn because we got
videography side of ours.
We got invited to this like event to shoot. This person was like, "Oh, like you guys have a media company. We need people to shoot." And I was like, "Well, shit." And I was like, then she was like, "We'll give you all media passes." It's like some festival. Like 20 artists. They're like small artists.
Yeah, but still,
it's in the group chat.
Yeah, it's in the group chat. But I said we'd have like 5 or 6 people come. So give you all.
You would probably need to rent out like a body and a lens
by December, or when?
Whenever that is.
I'm getting a camera this end of this year.
You would probably need to rent out a lens in.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Because if you get the stock Sony A7 III, I think it comes with this. It's an A7 III with that lens, probably.
Yeah, no. I learned a lot during that concert. It's crazy. Like the aperture. Like I didn't know the lens makes the aperture go down. I thought it was like the camera.
Yeah.
No,
but like
it's the lens.
Yes, Sony's good for low light, but like if your lens can't go down to 2.8 on your aperture, then you're not gonna like the photo's still gonna be
noisy,
dark, noisy and dark. But yeah, I learned that at the concert too. So it was cool. It was a cool experience, cool learning. Because we went to the studio afterwards. I caught some good pictures there too.
Of Gucci?
No, it wasn't a Gucci. The artist that we went to go shoot, Lil Key, who we had on the podcast.
Okay, yeah.
He shot with this other he recorded with this other artist called. Her name was
Yeah, you were just talking about her.
Wait, you was in the stew?
I was in the stew.
You didn't see the opinionated close friends? I was posting all that shit on there. Because they were sending it to me.
We were protected. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, wow.
We were safe.
Oh, okay.
I was like, all right.
It's like that. It's like that.
What was her name? I can't remember her name. I told you her name.
You did tell me her name, but I don't remember because we looked her up.
She's actually she actually makes good music.
She's from Houston.
She's from Houston.
Hey, shout
down, swinging bang.
Oh, remember I can't remember her name, which sucks because she actually is talented, but they went to go record a song together, and then when you're in the studio, the lights are typically low, so there wasn't much lighting in there.
Yeah,
and
you couldn't flash on them in either because they meant like, oh, he's shooting.
Yeah, and then I got some good pictures, but since it was so dark, you even in like post production, there's no way to like turn it up. So I learned a lot about that during that concert / studio time.
Yeah, dude, you're so nice.
Anyways, so something you didn't touch on. Why you laughing? Why you geeking?
Sorry.
Something you didn't touch up on was in high school. You like took an editing class,
audio
right?
video production with Mr. Rob also. Yes.
With him?
Yeah. No, not with him.
Geeking.
Yeah. I took mine too. Yeah. I think you said junior year.
I took it my junior year.
From there.
Same year. Sorry.
It was the same year.
That was the same year.
That is the same
There's
year.
probably different periods.
Yeah, because you're younger than us.
Yeah.
I am younger than y'all.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
only
from there, for both of you, what was the most like challenging thing going into now picking up a camera and editing wise for y'all?
For me, after high school, I was always editing. I either did like Vine back in the day, I'd either YouTube, game recording, streaming, all of that. I've always touched it, especially part with streaming. That's probably my most recent. Before all this happened, it was Twitch. Yeah. So I mean,
Did you stream consistently?
Huh?
Did you stream consistently or no?
At one point,
Bro,
yeah.
he was affiliated, bro.
I know, but
He
like,
was affiliated.
like, not TikTok, but like streaming wise, did you?
Yeah, I did for a while. Yeah, because I had like a little. What's my name? I was shit. What was my first name, bro? I don't remember. It was like Little Autovert.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah, used to be in the
Autovert.
chat.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, used to be in the chat with that.
So yeah.
And then you?
I guess my biggest challenge with coming back into picking up the camera and all that was probably just getting back onto the editing. Like I said, it's been a while after high school and doing that audio production class and like the PTV class. I didn't use any type of Final Cut or any type of editing unless it was just for photos, and that I never really like just lost in my mind. It was just a matter of doing it more than how much I currently did, which was like nothing at all. But I mean, yeah, that was my like the biggest thing. So
What was the biggest I guess challenge for you between photo editing and video editing?
probably like being more creative with it and not just making it like a simple video people are just watching, like doing a bunch of cutbacks and doing like, you know, adding transitions, things like that. Not just you and someone just talking, you know, you want to keep your audience interested.
For sure.
That's probably my biggest, I think, challenge with that.
Gotcha. What is y'all's favorite thing about PCT?
It's the support system we got around here. It's real loving.
Yeah, a lot of love around here. Yeah, love and support. Yeah.
I know. Oh man, I know that at the end of the day, this is all something we're all trying to make big. We're all trying to eat, and it's not just because he's asking us to do it. It's because we want to do it.
Yeah.
It's something that he's bringing us along the journey for, and why not? Like, man, we're gonna fucking make it. I already know it. It's not
It's only a matter of time.
I think we're gonna make. No, I know we're gonna make it.
Absolutely.
Like, it's like you said. It's a matter of time, and once that time happens, it's gonna happen. And we're all gonna be ready for it. We're all gonna be here, and we're just gonna elevate our game to a little more, to something perfect.
Something perfect.
Yeah.
What about you?
Just people, the motivation around here and stuff like that. Just when I first did YouTube and all that stuff back in like high school, no one knew I did YouTube, you know, and or at least around. I was doing gaming, so it's just not like a, you know, you're playing split screen or something like that. It was just people I was playing online, and that was just always myself, and no one knew that I did YouTube or I guess gamed or any of that. But here, I guess I could finally be myself and just, you know, because everyone does the same shit, so it's just like we all get better and stuff. It's
Yeah, the synergy is good here.
Yeah.
I mean, like people wouldn't know that we're shooting, you know, 2 pieces of content out of the same living room.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
crazy.
you got us over here, and then PCT basically in the living room on the couches just kicking it. And obviously we make it work, like doing the fast lanes, rolling up the flag, like just doing little stuff to change up their
You can't even tell, bro.
You can't even tell.
Can't
You
even
don't even
tell.
know.
Don't
Looks
even
like in
know.
a
So-
studio.
Y'all don't even know it,
So,
right?
Don't even know.
It's pretty cool to like see us get creative, because when we know when we get a studio and a spot, we're just gonna be very thankful of like, no, like we'll be like, we put the work in. We're not just getting this nice ass place to shoot content and then like, oh, I don't want to shoot content. We're like, nah, we're gonna shoot it because we know where we came from.
Oh, yeah.
So with that being said, what was kind of the point to where CJ got y'all involved with PCT and helping him chase his dream?
Honestly, from the beginning, I remember shooting in his room before we even shot here. And I remember hearing about him shooting at his apartment and like seeing the setup, because I would go over there all the time in San Marcos. And I'd be like, yo, what the hell is this big ass thing? Like, and he's like, oh, this is where we recorded a podcast the other night with Jared and Zach, and it was lit. And I was like, damn, well, have to get me on that or whatever. Like, I told him, I was like, shit, I could bring my camera and we could get visuals at that point.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Because at the time, like, I was the one with the camera.
Yeah.
And
Facts.
I would bring the camera to the parties and we would take pictures of the parties while we were there. So, like, I have a bunch of photos from there, from, like, the San Marcos days. And I guess, like I said, we shot in his room. I remember setting up I think we had, like, a desk or something.
Yeah, like a little desk
Yeah.
like this.
But yeah, we had his desk and we had like the Kotsky blanket still. We put that over it and we did like we worked with what we had.
Yeah,
it was literally his
no
room.
doubt.
You could tell it was his room. I made the background all
No
nice.
doubt.
We put like his
Astroworld flag.
Yeah,
in
we
the
put the
back.
Astroworld
Yeah,
flag.
it
We did
looks
the
good.
Jordans in the background. We talked about like trying to do it in the car, and we shot one in the car. And it was funny because like I remember the
Hell yeah.
first time we were there, and I was like, let's do a snap effect. We'll go from one car to another car, and we like did it. It was funny because we were in the Challenger, and we did it in the Challenger, and then we got into the Tesla.
Oh shit!
Wait, y'all did that with y'all
Big money.
with y'all's current vehicles?
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
was
It was
this?
like right before I moved in.
It was right
For real? Okay.
Yes.
Oh wow!
Really?
Yes.
September.
That's
But
dope.
it
Would y'all shoot the podcast on the phone?
We
Yeah, they did say
no,
that.
we tried. We used my camera.
Yeah, it just.
Damn, how did it look? Do you have the footage of that?
Yeah, a little bit. We have a lot.
Yeah, let me get
How
that.
do you
for the-
now?
for the dog.
How do
Let me
you,
get
how
that
do
for
you
the dog.
now just bringing this up, bro? Like
Yeah, that's crazy. I did not
that's
know
some
that.
footage I could have used on the 50 sub montage. Like
My bad. I mean,
What are you like?
yeah,
What
I know
are you?
he's on the dock.
Yeah.
yeah.
God, bro.
But I'm pretty sure I have that footage. But yeah, I remember shooting all that, and then he moved here, and that's when shit got serious, in my opinion, because he had y'all, and y'all are a good support system for it. Y'all have helped him out with it, and honestly, I thought y'all were gonna take my y'all like, oh damn, these two guys took my job. Fuck.
Too busy for that.
Yeah, I know. And then by the second episode, he was like, hey, like I could use some help. Like, come help me out.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck yeah, like let's do it. And then I think he tagged along.
Yeah, I just thought park car talks was kind of their thing. I always like knew about it because at work they would talk about it. But when they finally decided to do it, it was just CJ was like pull up just to be in the crowd. You know, I was just watching. But and then I ended up being an extra hand, helping out set the camera, and then eventually I just became the head editor. You know, so,
Yeah.
What?
Just
Sorry.
promoted.
Yeah, just promoted.
Did you have a camera before? Or
No, I
did you-
didn't. My first camera was with
So when did you? Yeah. When did you buy your camera?
He
one
was
you-
the-
Was that right before it took out?
yeah, it was right before
Yeah.
Cali.
It was like a month before Cali,
Yeah.
I think. I think he bought it in like January. No, he bought it in February.
Something like that.
Yeah, then he bought it in like February.
This is also like the same around the same time we both just moved out. So I was just like I wasn't doing nothing at
Yeah,
the
you're
crib.
bored and
I was-
shit,
you know,
too.
If I didn't come, I was probably just be gaming.
And the cool thing is too, you lived close, so
Yeah.
it was like
It was easy.
Oh, I'm gonna just go kick it with him.
Down
I'm
the
by
road.
myself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
What was it that I guess changed y'all's drive from like it's CJ's to it's ours?
I guess it's with y'all having like the what's the word, the backbone, or you know, like just y'all were serious about this shit and y'all were making some big moves and y'all had all the equipment. Obviously you're gonna spend this much money, you're not just let it, you know, sit around and get all
Oh, yeah.
dusty, you know.
For
Yeah,
sure.
so I'm just like, and then it could get to the point to where we started doing new series and shit, and then we had to kind of have our own responsibilities.
Yeah.
and it was like, hey man, it's just, and then y'all got your LLC or whatever. It was like, oh yeah, this shit's yeah.
Yeah, it's time. bro.
Yeah, it's time.
It's time.
Well, what was that? What was it like? Because it's like from the outside looking in on my end, it's like y'all filmed a lot of content,
Yeah.
but nothing was getting done.
Yeah.
So, no, I mean, we all
Here
go
come the
through
hard
it.
questions.
So
This is hard questions you
what
was
was that
talking about.
transition like for both of y'all? Because you started picking up editing now
It
too.
was-
So where in that time frame was it like, damn, like I want to do this now, I got to do this to also like hold my end of the bargain and make this ship sail.
Oh, that's simple. When I was very little, I always wanted to be a YouTuber. And
Hey, facts, bro.
yeah, no, honestly, yeah, for real. Like growing up, I was like, I'm trying to do this Rooster Teeth shit. I'm trying to make my own YouTube videos, my own Red versus Blue, like shit like that, like my own sniping videos. So the fact that like I have the opportunity to do it now, why am I not gonna like, Mom? I told you I'm gonna be famous off of YouTube, Mom. And
Thanks.
shit, I'm gonna be famous playing video games. I've told you that too. She said, "You ain't ever gonna make money like that. Watch me." But
But where was that like push to like, because when you first got on, you just came and did the audio and whatever.
Yeah.
CJ was at the podcast.
I'm just
and
here.
then you're like, I'm just here. One was like, damn, like
This is it, right?
but this wow, he wants
This is your
to be a
job
part
title.
of this.
This is your job title.
Yeah. I
yeah,
know.
like oh man, well I'm gonna start editing podcasts now, or I'm gonna start editing Beautiful Montezero, or I'm gonna start editing these gameplays. Where was that for you?
I guess honestly when he just started having me more on camera, when it was like, hey, I want you to start asking more
You're a
questions.
star.
I want you to be like more involved with it. And it's just one of those things where like over time where it's like, man, like this dude's really wanting this. Like I'm not gonna not reciprocate the same energy.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna look like I'm just here just because you're
Just going through the motions.
yeah,
Just
I don't want to go through the motions
Yeah.
because like I said, like this is just a good opportunity for me to like low-key be able to like deep down I want to be that YouTuber.
Yeah.
So it
Nah,
just gives
for
that
sure.
opportunity, and I mean, if you really want me to get specifically, it's probably like when Michael's episode. It was one of those things where it's like, oh, I want to start doing like shorts for this, or I know that would be a good short, or I know if I just listen back, and I would go back and listen to the pod and like try to take notes, but it was, I mean, he was already doing that.
Yeah, it's hard.
So
Yeah.
I didn't want to be like, oh, this was a clip, and he's like, I already got that written
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. What about you? Because like a lot of videos were getting made.
Yeah.
But like nothing was like getting edited.
I'd say for me, it was, we have those talks, just like kind of like that content meeting, that talk about with just us.
Yeah.
Like we have those talks all the time.
Yeah.
It's just like that. And then it's also, CJ really wanted this. Or like I knew that he really wanted it, and this is like a real deal because he sat us down probably a couple times. Be like,
Yeah,
yo,
he-
we needed schedules like that serious talk. Like you just need to be more organized and stuff like that. I was like, okay, he really wants this. But also in the back of my head, like he said, you always want to be a YouTuber, bro. Like yeah, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, and then also talking about work and stuff too. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm not happy at work. I can't keep doing this shit.
Yeah.
Not forever. Yeah.
Exactly.
I obviously would rather do this and get paid for it. Like it's just. After that, I also bought a Mac for this. I bought a camera for this. It was just like, yeah, I can't just let this shit go to waste.
sick.
I brought
Yeah.
my Mac back to life because of
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. No, for real though.
So, and it's still struggling, but it's we here, we working with
this
what
shit
we
is
got.
this shit is serious now. It's just
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely. I see it with this right group. Oh yeah, absolutely, bro.
It's cool just seeing like the internal, like y'all do stuff, so we gotta do stuff. Like just
Yeah.
the seesaw of
Yeah.
stuff,
I think it's the competitiveness.
Yeah, it's also
With you too. Yeah, you're always doing some shit, and we hear it, and it's just like, man, I need to be more like on Cam's level type shit. No, I
you're
swear,
Grace.
no, I swear, bro. I swear, bro. It's just, I swear, if you weren't around, I'd probably, honestly, bro. Yeah, nah, dead ass, bro. It's good. That's why I be like, you're probably like the best thing that ever happened to fucking for me. I think also for CJ too, right? Like I'm telling you, bro. CJ was supposed to
Fuck me, right?
was supposed to move in. We were supposed to be roommates. And then it ended up, bro. It's just
Damn,
it's crazy,
that
bro.
shit
Yeah,
is crazy.
it is
I mean, because
crazy.
I remember when CJ came in here and we were just started talking about stuff. And I was like, let's get it going. Like, we'll help you out. And that's another thing too. Like, all the trials and errors that me, Carlos, and Albert went through. Like seeing y'all kind of go through certain stuff, but like trying to coach y'all through certain stuff too. Because I mean, there's a lot of times where we didn't know what the fuck to do because we were just kind of stuck between like each other trying to. And the thing is, like y'all are always cool, so right. So y'all don't have to deal with like building up a friendship again that like was dead and came back alive or whatever. So like just trying to coach y'all up and just give y'all pointers on how to like telling CJ like, hey, I feel like I need to tell them this and this. Well, us like trying to coach them through and be like, well, what would you do if they say this? Well, this might reflect and do this. So just trying to like give him advice because
critique and stuff. Yeah,
it's hard when you're doing this and you're not making any money.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're busting our ass, and then like you post something and it like gets like
5 views,
5
shit.
views,
5
10 views,
likes.
30 views, and you're just posting content, and you're like, damn, I spent like X amount of money to make this content, and then you're not getting any return on investment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just been cool to like see y'all do that and like be motivated and like I don't know, just me and Carlos. And so we talk about it like at least for me like this year, like Carlos has been going through a lot, and I just knew like I had to like just turn it up a level, and to get us to where we need to be. Because that always felt like one little sacrifice is like everyone becomes like that. Like there's gonna be times maybe in my life where I'm gonna slack, or anyone else's life, and we all as a team have to be able to pick that up and carry more weight to keep the shit going straight.
That's why we're a team.
Yeah. But was you about to say something?
Well, no, I mean, I was about to ask another question because y'all brought up, well, he brought it up as well, but not making any revenue from it, buying a camera, buying a Mac, eventually getting another camera, all this and that, like putting money into it and not making any money. So what have been some of the like signs of doubt for y'all with not making any revenue?
I don't know. When I was planning on buying these stuff, I never thought about like, is this gonna pay itself back? I never thought about any of that. I don't know. I just never thought about that really. I was just, this is something I love to do, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just, shit. This is.
Did you ever have any doubt of like, because you're not, I mean, you're here every Tuesday for X amount of hours, you could be spending time with Drea or doing whatever you want to do. And
I gave up Tuesday half price movie days for this. She's very pissed off about that every Tuesday.
Hey, because them tickets do be high.
But that's why we're platinum members for the Cinemark.
Oh wow! Big movie watcher.
Yeah, big movie watcher.
So you're ready for the top 3? So since you're not making any income off of it, was there any doubt like, damn, why am I even do this anymore? Like, why do we even?
I mean, like he said, I try not to think about that, but like, I mean, every now and then I'm like, damn, I'm not making money off this. Why do I got to do that? But I look at it and I'm like, because I want to do it. That's why. This is something that like I said, I'm gonna be that YouTuber mom, and it's just part of the grind.
You say YouTuber mom?
No.
I'll be a YouTuber mom.
I'm going to be YouTuber mom.
Calm
Yeah, space. Okay. Sorry. Don't get excited. I don't know what type of YouTubes you watch.
YouTuber mom. Hold on now.
I think it's also is because you say something and you got to do it. You know, it just
exactly.
Yeah,
that's true.
With me, with like college, that shit didn't work out for that. So I got to do something for myself, right? I just wanted to prove to myself that I could. You know,
I mean, it's not that I'm not happy at work, but like it's not what I want to do.
Absolutely.
I don't want to. I mean, I know I can do it. I know I'm great at it, but that's not what I want to do.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm trying to do something that I want to do. I'm trying to make my own money, not make someone else a buck.
And be on your own time really is the most important thing. Like if you want to go work, bust your ass for 18 hours today, then go for it. If you want to not do shit because Warzone came out, just you know what I'm saying, you want to just get on the game. Like no, for real though. Like then you can do that, right? You can control your own destiny. I mean, at least for me and Carlos, I feel like that's always like what kind of has been like the focal point of us doing this. And then like it's cool to just see like y'all too. Like it's cool to just see like y'all growing with us as well, and like we're all helping each other out. And the unselfishness from everybody. Like no one's just doing it just to be like, oh well, maybe like if I do this, well this will benefit me in this way. Like it's never been like that. Like everyone's doing stuff to help each other out and and really build that team and collective. And transitioning from this, like what do you guys think we need to do for Opinionated Media to take it to the next level? And then first and not foremost, PCT. Like what do y'all got to do too to take it to the next level for yourselves?
Sheesh.
I say, I mean, we have a lot of ideas. Bring those back to life, you know. And the farther we go, like, the production should get better. Everything should get better, you know. We're all making money from work and stuff, so invest into it. Merch, you know, just new stuff, new ideas. Bring it to life.
Keep it fresh.
New ideas. New content. That's the thing too. As a content creator, like. I really like how y'all have done y'all's stuff because, I mean, y'all started off as doing podcasts. Y'all had your guests on, and then y'all were just doing podcasts internally without each other. And then now y'all started doing, like, you know, Tortilla Challenge, little short films, Fast Lane,
video gameplay.
So y'all are like, learning like how we were like, hey, you have to get creative.
You gotta explore.
We did like first we started off with shooting like a bunch of short videos and they were like podcasts, and we did like Let's Make It Quiz when he was gone. We did a couple of Fearful Fridays, which we'll bring back. We did obviously the Off Topics. Now we have like side sports shows to kind of stay true to what we started as. Obviously we're going to bring in more stuff next year, but vlog stuff, music stuff, whatever. But like, it's cool to see the involvement because you can't do the same thing because you're gonna become stale, especially if you're not famous already for doing something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
we have to keep creating.
Yeah, because most people that do podcasts are famous now. Like they play sports or were famous on YouTube or whatever, and it's just another way to make money just by talking.
Former TV show.
So
some buzz.
Yeah, it's also that like new games, always new opportunities, new music, new opportunities. It's a way it's always something to blow up off of.
The more you network and the more y'all build yourselves as a brand and creating, other creators like to work with other creators. Like the true ones, like to work and collab and like grow together. So the more you're going to create, like, I mean, even for us, like us doing more volume of podcasts and more guests has catered more guests. Like now I don't even have to really reach out to get a guest on. It's doing itself organically because people are like, oh, like we see you come on, like let's get on the podcast, vice versa. And it's gonna happen for you guys too. Oh, and whatever y'all decide to do, like people are gonna be like, I mean, I could use JG as an example, like seeing y'all as a collective, like do y'all's thing, and then like JG seeing y'all, and like now he's here damn near every Tuesday too, and like helping y'all out because it's like it's cool. Like let me be involved. Let me figure out how I can get involved. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, if you continue to keep growing and doing your thing, like that kind of happens. It's just natural, organic. So
and I feel like as the team gets bigger, it's just more fun.
More. I guess
it doesn't feel like work.
More's brought to the table as well. Yeah. It's not just like
new skills coming in.
It's our like basic, like I'm not saying we're basic, but like it's just our regular four minds. Like we're getting more than just like our thoughts.
No, that's cool, man. Like I feel like if you're not working with other creatives and stuff and like getting ideas and feedback too, like, and that's what I've always loved about y'all. Like y'all give us feedback and like we give y'all feedback, and it's like a weird like kind of point for us because like me and Carl talk about like we don't want to step on their toes. Like we want them to do their own thing and like learn from their mistakes too. Like that's the most important thing. Like you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna do something and be like, damn, that shit wasn't really it, but we did it, right? So now like maybe bring it back in the future or do it better the next time. So it's like, is this cool to have like this, guidance for us and stuff? Is there any cool things y'all think that like we should do like collaboratively?
I think we should do a bunch of more like competitive things.
Yeah, I definitely want to get on that fucking trivia, bro.
Yeah, we need to do a lot of stuff. We just haven't.
I mean, we have.
It's some resources and time.
We have. Stuff planned.
Yeah.
I mean,
y'all are busy. I get it.
We gotta get. We
can never fit into
everybody on the same like.
We have stuff planned that y'all don't know about, but it's the time.
Yeah, I understand.
Getting like the resources, like there's
logistics,
and then like
logistics. It's just getting. It's hard to get everything to work for what we want to do.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just.
I mean, even then, like, just on us too. I mean, we had to like get our relationship with Albert back to where it needed to be to really have that videographer available, right? Like, it's taken dead ass 3 years to get to a point where we got to be like, hey, Albert, we want to go shoot this type of challenge video. We need you there this day, this time, and like, no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, if you want to do this with us, like, we need you there. So dealing with like that, obviously, like he said, like resources, the timing, and then like. Just everyone has different work schedules.
Yeah.
So like it's hard.
It definitely is. It really is. But like, if we could get those in, those videos,
like the tier list video.
Yeah,
I mean, even then I did that. Like I was like, when I was editing that shit, I was like, damn, bro, it was just cool to see everybody on the same video. It was dope, bro. So we got to do more of that type of stuff. Well, I mean, touching up on everything, good pod. But there was a last question that I wanted to ask you guys. I'm gonna ask everybody this, but I mean, what are some of y'all's plans and goals for next year? Not only individually for y'allself, but also for PCT.
You wanna go first?
You can go first. I've been going first.
Fuck you. Personally, my goal is to really get it super serious more onto the photography side. Really have my Beautiful Mind is a page on Instagram, like actually
so like your clips and stuff from the content that goes on the PCT channel.
Exactly. Being more active on that, having I guess more of an interaction with it, and honestly just getting my own camera. and so I can start taking a bunch of photos and not having to rely
and like elevate your content too.
Exactly. And just lock in. And just make sure that I'm helping wherever I can on PCT, and help wherever I can with OP, and whenever y'all like call your bannerman up.
Like that, bro. Like the craziest thing, what's so dope to me is just us fucking doing that tailgate video. Like every single person did their part. It was so dope, like to see that. Like that's when we can get that shit to move like that. That's the type of stuff we can do. You know what I mean? Like everybody, everybody was important. Everybody
pulled up at 7 a.m. at the
that shit was hell. That shit was so dope, bro.
It was. I like that.
Breakfast was served. Delicious.
CJ did whip it up.
Individually, I guess just do my best at work because it's not what I want to do, but I'll just just hold on to it for a little longer.
You can elevate too. The more money you make, the more you can throw in.
If the opportunity comes, then that shit. I guess let's move on to PCT. For PCT, shit, I can't think. With PCT, or I guess with with editing and camera stuff. I guess do more filming stuff. Isaac's been hitting me up trying to do music videos. I'm down to do some new stuff and stuff like that. And
good to learn. Have fun with that. Have fun with that.
Touch some new things, Get my hands dirty.
You want to do music videos?
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I've been on YouTube for so many years. Come on, bro. Stop.
I've been watching some music videos, like, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. From music videos to like outdoor shit to skate. Skate videos with the fucking fish lens. Come on,
like
bro.
Music videos, like watching them is cool. I would not.
Even then, like I was showing them like car videos. Like
just being creative.
There's so much stuff you can do with a camera, bro. It's fucking insane.
It's not just limited to like one thing.
They even filming like some of cats' kitchens. I'm like, bro, this is so like
that should be fun, bro. Just cooking too. Absolutely, bro. All of that shit, bro. Come on, man. I guess. What was the question? Sorry.
What are the goals
for yourself in PCT? You're on
within
PCT
the year.
now.
Within the year.
The next year, what do you want to accomplish?
Shit, I'm trying to have PCT at 250.
Absolutely.
250 subs by
next year. Bro, we're gonna be at like a 500.
Yeah, 500 by the end of the year.
I'm hoping y'all. Hey, it's y'all be at 10K though. I'm hoping y'all are monetized.
By the end of the year,
I'm hoping we're both monetized.
PCT will be 400.
Yeah, I'm hoping we're both monetized next year. So then we can just post shit and make money.
I don't think people understand how hard that shit is, bro.
It is, but you know what? We're gonna make it happen.
People be hoeing too on Sunday.
I've also said this. I think I've said this to CJ that if this when it does, my fault. It's my fault.
There you go.
I'd quit. I'd quit my job easily for this, man.
And
you know where I work. It's just that's the
goal,
bro. I was watching like Jesse, like his Sunday YouTube channel, and like just seeing him like his vlog style, like going around the Phase complex and like doing his new content outside of Nelk. I'm like, damn, bro, like every day he's waking up, like creating, like sitting at a desk, like working on his company. I was like, when we went to Phoenix, and even like just having like those periods of time where you're off from your job and then you're doing this like full time, technically, it's like, damn, bro, look how much I'm getting done, and like.
That happened to me a couple weeks ago.
It's
I literally
crazy.
had a whole week off and we
didn't do shit.
No, that's what you think.
Sorry.
I did a bunch of editing. We fucking shot a skit.
Y'all
just had so much time.
It was just that, being able to do it full time, like y'all said.
Yeah,
is that like fuck? Like this is what I want to do. This is what I know what we can do.
Yeah.
We just have to put in that. Just put our nose down to the ground and grind.
Yeah, get there.
I like that.
Yeah.
In the trenches, like I said.
That's it for us. Again, thank y'all for taking the time out y'all's day and coming on the show. It means a lot. Like I said, even though we know y'all, it still means a lot for us.
It means a lot.
That's that Carlos line in every pod,
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, I like that. No,
it does. It means a lot. It's without. I'm not saying without y'all wouldn't go, but without guests,
Exactly.
I don't think we'll be where we're at this point. So it means a lot, and it's always cool to hear people's stories and upbringings and whatnot, and what they did in their course of life. But that's it for us. Do you have anything for us that y'all want to ask?
I've been waiting for this moment this whole time.
I like these. Yeah, go, ask whatever.
Yeah, you got it.
Why Opinionated Media?
The name
In
or
what way?
what?
Just in
Like, why the name?
Yeah.
So it's actually funny you say that because I got asked this question today if we would ever change the name. But it all started because our original podcast was gonna be sports, and then we couldn't think of a name. We just couldn't, and then one day I just thought of opinionated, and sports is just all opinion based. No whatever we talk about, Kobe, LeBron, the best, just whoever is the best receiver at the time. Like everybody always debates when it comes to sports.
Yep.
Not many people are always on the same page.
Yep.
Then it'd be Same Page Media.
Exactly. So I just thought of opinionated one day and it just kind of stuck. So it was just opinionated podcast, just because we're gonna be a sports podcast, and then like he always says, we venture off into the off topic, and then that's why it was opinionated podcast off topic or opinionated off topic, and then we kind of already built the brand for ourselves. So that's where from the beginning I always knew that I wanted to do some sort of a media company, be like a Spotify, Apple, Barstool, something like that. I always knew I wanted that.
Yeah.
And then I brought that to him, and then eventually, like, he was like, "Oh, like that would be dope." And that's kind of when later down the line, like, all right, well, we know that we can do this and whatnot, and Opinionated Media just kind of came alive, and that's what we are now. Would I like to change the name from Opinionated Media to something else? Probably, just because it's a hard branding thing in my opinion, but it's also different and unique. But I don't know if I will or will want to, me personally, just because for one, I feel like it's kind of too late. We've already established what we've established, and then two, that's us. I mean, it's where we started. It's just the roots. I'm an old school person, so I'm always like a roots kind of guy. So if that's
you look like an old soul.
I definitely am an old soul. So not. I mean, probably not. Would I like to? Yeah, but it just at the same time, it's for one, I'm kind of too deep, and it'll be.
That's what she said.
Like
too much work.
Yeah, it'd just be a lot of work. And then it's where we came from. So
Yeah.
But that's how Opinionated Media came about.
Yeah, the name, I mean, has always been Carl's always been very good at the names. I mean, as you guys would know, helping out with names and picking stuff. But I mean, piggyback off of what he said, probably never would rebrand it. I just don't think it makes a whole lot of sense. And I think we've already built up what we built up. Yeah, like you said, in too deep. And then, like, at the end of the day, like, I couldn't imagine, whenever we get it, we always talk about getting the OP chain. Like, once we like are doing it full time, that'll be like kind of our gift back to ourselves from like the grind we put in. So getting that chain and wearing that around, and just like you make your logo at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's simple, to be honest, but like, you make that logo stand out and people see that and they're like, damn, that's opinionated. Like, you want that to resonate with people. And like, for me, like, I'm gonna get it tatted on me at some point, so I don't want to change it, you know what I mean? We started with it, and there's a first logo that like resonated with us, and then like seeing it like now like hold some kind of power with it, right? Like we rebranded our logos from like Opinionated Podcast, and I got them all redone, and we got them cleaned up, and like that's where we have like that white logo with the red and silver. And it's like, you just see that logo now, you see it pop up, and you just know what it is now. And like, for me, that's already like the direction we need to go. And like, just like I said, I don't know, and everything rebranding is smart because we technically already have with Opinionated Media from podcasts. So now I feel like, I mean, we're Opinionated Media, like. And I think like the name is so general, it gives us so much ability to do so much stuff. Like we said, just dabbling with all the stuff, getting into gaming, getting into music, doing the podcast, off topics, and then having people like PCT, Toga, etc., whoever in the future, like affiliated with everything, and then like building up this umbrella, and then having it be like a complex, like a bar stool, where you go, Opinionated Media, but you come here for PCT and you watch all of PCT's content, and it's all tied together. And like once CJ came on and became like a co-founder and stuff, and really like exchanging ideas and stuff, we just kind of all saw the vision of like what this could be. So just try not to stray too far from that is really where I would want to say. So did y'all ask another part of that question?
No, just one.
No, he added onto that.
Because I was like, yeah.
I added on to it.
Okay.
Yeah. Do y'all have a favorite PCT moment?
I do, but I'll let Carlos go.
You said PCT moment?
Yeah. Do they have a favorite PCT moment?
I mean, okay, I'll start. I guess it's being like, I really like y'all's recap idea, which, I mean, we've always talked about doing like podcasts. Like ours are more like seasonal than anything, but I like y'all's recap idea, especially when y'all were like not posting that much, and like then y'all decided to do like a recap and kind of talk things out, hash things out. And then I've been on like quite a few of those. Just y'all's recap, and then like I was going through footage for a project I'm gonna work on, and just seeing like CJ first shoot, y'all's like, I think it was probably like within the first 5 episodes, just like seeing like CJ being like, oh, like we just shot like, part of the grind, like just like a little behind the scenes of him talking in the camera, and then like me and CJ shooting an off-topic when Zach was gone and you were here, and it was us three, and we still got something done. And like just seeing the willingness to do that, because you're gonna record this, edit it, post it, and not make anything. So being able to do that when Zach's not here, it could have been very easy for you to be like, I don't want to shoot this, it's pointless, there's no reason to have us do this or whatever. And even for me, like it's not beneficial for me to do that, but it's not about that, it's about helping y'all. I mean, CJ's always been there since the beginning with us. He's been on 2 off-topics prior, before even the PCT one. Like, he showed up. We both know, like, same thing. We both knew we weren't going to make any money.
Yeah.
We both knew, like, it was going to be time consuming, but it's like, it's for the love of it.
Yeah.
So really seeing, like, those moments, and then, like, that moment with CJ, seeing, like, how much, like, he loves this shit also. And then seeing how much y'all are loving this shit too. Like, that's really been just, like, the moment. I feel like it's just been, like, a collection of them for me, at least, so.
Probably the 50 subscribers. Just because it kind of showed basically like how much of a family we are.
That shit was nice.
Yeah. And it showed like that everybody cared too. So probably that moment. Do you have anything for us?
Yeah, it should be a quick one.
Yeah, go for it.
What's your favorite PCT video?
Oh, damn. I gotta think.
It's too many, right? So.
Yeah, y'all posted a lot. This was great. Fuck. I don't know, man, because
I mean,
y'all done so much different shit.
Mine's.
Can I give y'all 3?
Yeah,
Sure.
That's cool.
Go ahead.
I mean, mine's gonna still be the video.
50.
I mean, just because it's so sentimental.
50. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like I said, it just shows how much of a family
I like that.
we are, how much we care about this, and then how much it just means to
Share tears and shit.
Yeah, how much it just means to
That's what
everybody.
happens when you show love, man.
Yeah. So besides that one,
You can be a serious.
God, you don't watch
Probably-
every yes. I'm checking.
I'll be honest with you, Cat's Fastlane was.
That was on a different level, right?
Yeah.
That's not season 2. What?
Yeah. Those two, for sure.
Just wait on yours is up next.
Oh shit.
Yeah, for me, a podcast that I'd have to think about would be probably the last recap y'all did. Well, the one I was on, the one before the last one, the one with like y'all like kind of like talked, because y'all had that meeting and stuff, and y'all like talked about all that stuff prior, and like how serious he wanted to be. So just like hearing y'all like be personal, vulnerable, and like just tell people like what's up, like what's going on internally, like hearing that. Obviously the 50th subscriber, like just the moment of watching it live, and like CJ's right by me, like him tearing up and getting emotional, and then like us talking after, and like us knowing that I just know I could trust y'all. Like we had all shot that a long time ago, and he literally had no idea. So for us to be able to do that, and then the last but not least, really proud of y'all too for doing the MMA video. Like y'all went up there by yourselves, shot that on y'all's own, did that on y'all's own, got it done and edited. Y'all really killed it, bro. Like y'all really did a good job, and that was just like nice to just be like, damn, like they really care because they didn't have to go drive 4 hours to go shoot that and come back the next day and do it once again for free.
We came back that night.
But you're realizing what you're doing, like you're planting that seed, like you know, like you're planting that seed with that fighting gym and those people over there, because that stuff will pay dividends in the future. Like you have to do stuff like that, and a lot of people don't realize what it takes. And even for us, shit, I mean, just me, CJ, Carlos, and Albert going to Pouch 6, like I'll throw that moment in there because it was cool for us, like, to try to be like orchestrating this thing to go to that, something like that, go there for 3 hours, not even know what we were going to even get ourselves into. None of us complain, us to learn and take the knowledge. And once again, that's something that people aren't doing to do this. Like they don't know, like that's all that it takes to even just get to 111 or 13 subs and 344 subs. Like that's all that it takes to just get there. So, I mean, it's just been cool to just see all that and just keep going.
Hell yeah. Great answers.
That's what I like to hear.
I like that.
Well, it's a good way to wrap this thing up.
We don't do that right here.
Okay. Again, I know I said it before, but thank y'all for coming on the show. And but all their socials will be down below. Y'all know where to find them. They're the PCT gang. Y'all go show PCT love. Their family. Of course, y'all are family. Y'all always here. I mean, y'all basically live here too.
Damn near.
They're
always here. Even on non-recording days, y'all are here.
Yeah, no, for sure. And thank y'all again for being such a big
appreciate
help.
the
And helping
hospitality.
the boy, for real.
Appreciate the OP staff for the food that came in before we filmed.
Of course, man.
Coffee. They got.
I know y'all got the
boys
gift
are the real
bag
deal.
after.
Yeah,
They got the gift bag.
They're the real deal.
Like, see y'all up in some of this
The
merch.
gift bags, the
Yeah.
iPads. Whoo!
I'm gonna get that long sleeve that waiting. It's pending ordered, right?
Only one of us is a millionaire, and ain't me.
It ain't me.
Mr. Theory,
damn
Mr.
sure.
Perez.
We were really be shooting here. That's right now.
Hey, we're humble. We're still in the trenches. We're humble. But that'll do it for another episode of Opinionated Off-Topic. We'll catch y'all guys next time. Peace.